Welcome to the Acrobat Lounge.
Tips, tricks, and techniques for using Adobe Acrobat.
Steve here discussing Acrobat. In our last podcast, Steve, you introduced us to Acrobat.com, a new cloud computing Web 2.0 place for businesses to start doing collaborative computing.
I hate that whole cloud computing Web 2.0 thing in the sense that, I mean,
it's a part of the information superhighway, don't you know?
It sounds so like brutally complicated that nobody can figure out. And I think what Acrobat 9 does with in combination of Acrobat.com, it just makes all that stuff really usable and easy. It's kind of like social networking
it's like
for
Facebook.
documents.
It's like Facebook for us business folk.
Yeah, no, exactly. Why should the teenagers continue to be the only ones that get to have a good time with this stuff?
So what are the new tools, some of the new tools at Acrobat.com that are going to make a difference?
Well, we're going to spend the next couple of podcasts focusing on this little button in the Acrobat interface called Collaborate. Most specifically, in this particular segment, we're going to look at something called Buzzword, which is an online word processor, which you may ask, why would I want an online word processor?
I'm already a convert, I got to tell you.
Yeah, it's
You're
pretty cool.
preaching to the choir here.
Create a Buzzword document is on the menu. We just click on that, and we get this really simple interface out of Acrobat.com. And it's going to allow me to begin an online word processing document. Again, a far superior way of doing things than creating a word processing document, emailing it to you, having you edit it, send it back to me, back and forth, who's on what version, where is it on my hard drive, all that kind of crazy stuff.
Okay, how does it work?
So here's Acrobat.com. It looks just like a word processor. I could simply start typing. You and I, as we sort of worked on this podcast project, we started an online script. And I'm just going to open that up real quickly. So I can store Buzzword documents in the cloud, so to speak, and you just go to open, and it opens just like it's off your hard drive.
And as you're opening that, I'm going to say, this is a collaborative document. We've all worked in Microsoft Word, for example, going back and forth, tracking changes and using a shared document going back and forth. It is a nightmare unless you're a Word guru, and even Word gurus seem to get lost. This does all the things you need simply as far as creating collaboration, allowing input, and it does it all without having attachments going back and forth all on the web. It's a brilliant concept. It's simple. You've probably played by now with some of the other online word processors. If you think about them as far as being simple text, this is the advanced business version.
Yeah, this is real. And again, it's backed up by Acrobat and Acrobat.com, which is really cool. So here's our document. It looks just like a word processing document. There's formatting stuff that you're used to.
All the notations gone in there.
Here's our marketing manager, Nico, was sort of working with us the whole way through with her ideas and her feedback. And this is the really cool part. Down here, we have everybody who's involved in this project. And they can be viewers, they can be co-authors. And guess what? If you're my partner today and my competitor tomorrow, I turn you off. You don't have these documents anymore. This is a really important part of the story.
When you email documents back and forth, it's one thing if you're doing it within a corporate environment from one division to another division.
Perhaps,
but too often today we deal with co-opetition. We deal with somebody cooperatively today who is our competitor tomorrow. If you sent them documents, they have those documents. And possession is 10/10 of the law. You don't know what they're going to do with them. They've got information. It might be really valuable information.
I think that I just want people to think about what they're doing with files. Because again, documents are pretty big, important part of the currency of business. And emailing files back and forth, it's not always the right thing to do. And I want people to think about it. And I think if I would sum up Acrobat 9, I would say it gives you the ability to do it a better way if you're interested.
And once again, your account for lack of a better term, on Acrobat.com is free with Acrobat 9.
Yep.
And all of your collaborators can access the document for free from any web-enabled computer. They don't need any application. Just go into a web browser on any computer. They can log into their account, and any of the documents that you share with them, they can then access online. It's a brilliant, simple concept. The network computer is a whole part of this whole idea as well. The fact that we are now being able to share from any, it's completely operating system agnostic. Macs, Windows, Linux machines. It doesn't matter. We can all work in the environment that we're most comfortable in, but you, the owner of the content, has control.
Yeah, you're sharing and controlling, which is fantastic.
That's what the buzzword is on Acrobat. In our next podcast, we're going to take it another step further, and we're going to talk about sharing screens.
Yeah, a different way to collaborate.
We're going to be sharing.
Sharing is good.
Sharing is very good.
Visit www.acrolounge.com and sign up to win one of 10 iPod Touches. Good luck.